Today I show you an unboxing of this Parkside screwdriver set. It's an electric screwdriver, a small screwdriver. I went to Lidl one time and I almost bought this, but then I changed my mind. And after a few days I found it again. They still didn't finish them. There were a few pieces left, so I bought one for myself also. It was not very expensive, so this might save you a lot of time because it's not as big as a drill, and also it's electric, so you don't have to spin it too much. You could give it a help, I believe. So it's Parkside 4 volts cordless rod screwdriver, PASS 4A1, PASS 4A1, with battery and without power adapter, and it's one lithium battery, 1.5 amp hours, 4 volts, no load rotation speed, 360, so it's not very fast, and 5 nanometer torque power, basically the power, how much it can turn. Okay, lithium-ion technology, so yeah, that's all the bits. Lithium-ion technology, 3 years warranty. Okay, warranty is always good to have. And there is some more information here. USB-C charging cable, 1.5 meter. And these are the bits included. You have Phillips, posi drive, Torx, and slot. So these are the options. And that's the barcode. I think that's it with here. You can use it for actually heavy duty things, even wood like that. So that looks pretty interesting. Let's open it up. See how this thing looks like. Okay, that's just a cardboard box. Okay, there's a bit of residue, glue residue here. I'm not sure if maybe I could try to remove it. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is the box here. There is a small cable tie, so it's secured in place. The box doesn't really have much going on for it. Nothing written outside of it, not even Parkside, but it's written here. So you have here the branding Parkside. Okay, let's open it and see what's inside. I try to do it safely. Okay. Yeah, close the tool. Looks a bit like it was used, but it's just how it looks like because this is rubber here. Okay, I wanna smell this. It smells pretty good. Rubber smells good here on this one. Okay, so I'll put this aside for a moment and see what else is in the box. And we have here one USB-C cable that it's only 2 wires here. So this looks pretty bad, but I guess it's gonna work. It's gonna do the basic charging functionality. Yeah, it has something written on it, but I guess this is really the cheapest cable they could make. That's the one. Yeah, one thing I don't like about these Parkside tools for USB-C is the quality of the cables they provide. They're very, very basic. I mean, really basic. And you will need the USB-C cable, especially if you... Oh, it did something. You need the USB-C cable, especially if you don't have a USB-C cable for that. So let's see how this looks like. Okay, the bits, they don't look too bad. I mean, not great. I'm talking about the build quality, maybe not so good. I don't know. Yeah, they look a bit... They look like they could get ruined very easily, but it's chrome vanadium CRV So it should be pretty good quality. Just they don't have a finish on it. Okay. And there is this kind of insert here. And that's where the cable was. And this looks like it's pretty cheap quality. I mean, it's some kind of foam insert. And then nothing at the back. This foam insert is pretty basic, but I guess it's working. And let's see this huge manual for this thing. So you have some information about the components, each part. So yeah, some warnings about lithium ion. That's the usual. You would expect to see that. So the model number is HG11772. That's the model number. And you get more information if you drive by hand, 7 Newton meter, and with the motors 5 Newton meter. Okay. More information here. Safety warnings. I like to read the safety warnings. I mean, just to look at them. Yeah. Some information about status while charging, flashing, operation. Okay. Okay, so level 1 is 0.1 Newton meter, level 2 is 0.4, 3 is 8 approximately, 4 is 1.2, and maximum is 5 Newton meters. That's also something interesting. And a QR code for more info with the manual. That's the manual. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. There's a lot of wasted space in here, really. All this space here, I don't know why it's... I mean, really, there's a... Interesting. To make the box look bigger, I guess. So you could put some extra bits in here. I guess it could be used for something like that, so it's not really wasted if you use it for something. And I'll take one of these. There is also this kind of extension. So you can have an extension. Oh, it's magnetic. I like that. And it feels good. Actually, it doesn't feel bad at all. Chrome. So yeah, let's see this thing. So this is the actual screwdriver. You have the direction. I don't know why, or maybe this is the torque, the power. I'm not sure. This should be the torque here, the power. So you can, this is the indicator for the clutch. Okay, so now it went from minimum to medium, and that's the maximum. So most of the time I would keep it on 1 or 2 like this here, or maybe 2 and 3. This is very grippy, it feels pretty good in the hand. And that's the label. You have PASS4A1 model HG11772 lithium ion, 360 rotations per minute, the Parkside screwdriver. And here you have the charging port. I could try to charge it now and see how it looks like when it's charging. So there is a red light. Okay. I guess this is for the direction. And yeah, this, you can power this just like that. So as I press the button, it's spinning. Like this. Feels a bit loose here. It doesn't feel magnetic here, but there is something that looks like a magnet in there. Yeah, it is there. It's a bit loose in the socket, or maybe the whole shaft on it, it's a bit loose. But I guess it's going to have to adjust itself when you use it. There is no light. Yeah, I don't see any light on this, but should be when you press it, it starts spinning. So that's interesting. That's good. It feels pretty powerful. It's really powerful when I hold it. I really can't hold it. It's really powerful. You cannot adjust it to change the grip mode. It's only straight like this. You can't adjust it. It's only straight like this. And you would hold it like that and press the button like that. And now it's undoing. So tightening clockwise and counterclockwise. So this switch is not very precise, but doesn't really matter. And now this is off. If it's exactly in the middle, it's off. So in the middle, nothing happens. So that's okay. I don't know if I really need this, but it would be useful for if I have to remove the bed or move some furniture around, or if I have to do something on the car where there are many screws to undo. If I want to make sure I don't damage any screws, probably I would use a normal screwdriver. So yeah, but this would be really useful if I have a lot of screws to undo or to tighten, even for actual, not screws, but wooden screws. Like I could use some really powerful setting for this. I don't know what much to say about this. First impression feels like it's just a toy, but yeah, it's a nice toy. Yeah, I should stop buying these things really from Lidl. I could return it, but I feel like this could be really useful to save a few hours when doing something. Like, for example, I did a few teardown videos with the screen and the printer. This would have been very, very useful to remove those screws faster. So for that, at least, it would be useful. It wasn't expensive. It was about 15 euro here in Cyprus. So yeah, that's it. That's the Parkside electric screwdriver. I didn't really have something to test now, to test some screws, but it will work. It felt really strong when I was trying to hold it. It wouldn't stop. The motor wouldn't slow down even when I was really tightening, holding it really tight. Thanks for watching.